So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So yeah, in this video we're going to start a new little series of mine where we're going to go through every single support in the game. There's so many that I don't really have the time to talk about every single one. But the main purpose of this video is to just let you guys know that yeah, this unit has a support. Don't forget about it. Don't sell these units for Christ's sake. And yeah, making this series was a suggestion from two of my tier 3 subscribers. And if you're a tier 3 subscriber to me, you do get to request one video per month. So that's just a hidden little bonus feature for my biggest supporters. So yeah, we're going to go through this. This probably won't be the longest video. There's actually 150 rare recruit supports. So if I talked about every single one, this will be like an hour. But yeah, as said, the main goal here is just to give awareness. And you might see some unit here and be like, hey, I didn't know this unit had a support. I need to check that out. Basically that. So yeah, I made different tiers like usual, and it's just to divide them somehow so we don't have just a random lump of units together. Niche units are a bit different, like these two, for example, Usopp and I think this is Ichiji. They both have the ability to delay in different ways, which is pretty cool. These two have the ability to reduce super swap duration, which is also very niche, and honestly the rest I can't really begin to tell you what they do. They don't really see any real use. I wonder if I put this Kuma in the wrong tier. I feel like he does Orb Manip, which should put him here. I might have missed him, to be honest. Anyway, damage boosters, and these can increase damage in different ways. We have some conditionals like Kami, Burgess, Hanjabal, Robin, Moria. Then we have stuff like Orochi here. I honestly don't remember what kind of damage boost he does. Kind of similar with X Drake. Queen is a base attack boost at least. Same with Toki. And we have some defensive units here, healers. Pretty important to know they exist, since it can help you like survive a death hit or survive burn damage, stuff like that. So I do use healer support regularly, and none of these are amazing. Like the first two, Boa and Shinobu, are pretty okay, but not many units can have them. While Manchuri is a pretty niche end of turn healing support. I've actually used Nojiko Nami sometime, but I don't think she's that great, to be honest. And Radio heals when you get poison. Then we have some units who can do defensive effects. Zoro is a rare threshold support, not many of them. X-Drake can do a damage reduction. Same with all of the others here, to be honest. And Khalifa is like Zoro, damage threshold applier. We have some orb blockers, which is very useful, and I use all of these semi-regularly. Not really ISO, since there's a lot of orb blockers that can replace ISO, to be honest. But yeah, Aladdin, for example, can let you lock powerhouse orbs with Jinbei. Iceberg use them a lot on Frankie, lock all orbs. These jobbers I use a lot with Ace to lock orbs. And we have a orb blocker support for Buggy here, just for Driven, I think. But yeah, still nice option to have. Then we have some units who can change orbs of just one unit. And yeah, the ones I use the most here is Beppo to get a tandem orb on Luffy or Law. As well as Bonnie to get a recovery orb final stage. But it's good to have all of these. We actually have quite a few team-wide orb manipulators here. Not many block orb though, that's basically just Hachan. But like this guy changes orbs to matching for adjacent if you get attacked down. This one has some Orban Nip for Powerhouse and Riven. I think it changes orbs to empty or something, so it's not the greatest. Jabra changes, gives his own orb to all the others, which is pretty unique. Use Usopp all the time to give orbs to the whole team. Can change both empty and unfavorable. This component actually changes block orbs for shooters, but I basically never used him. And yeah, Jinbei and Chopper can give recovery orbs to one column. I need to see if... yeah, that's visible. Okay, so I'm not missing anything. Anyway, we have some chain lock support and chain boosters. These are actually only chain boosters. And yeah, just nice to get some extra damage. I don't think there's anything to talk about here. If we go to the top now for all other units. Yeah, I think that works, or... I need to go down a bit first. Let's start with that. Okay. Here we have some various support to give attack, orb, and color affinity. And yeah, a lot of these are pretty niche, like Bastille here, who can give attack boost to 2 times attack boost after you've done 16 hits or something in a chain. I can only put them like Fujitora. Super niche. But yeah, we have ulti here. I think I forgot about page 1. That's pretty bad, but ulti and page 1 are basically the same. One does attack boost, one does orb boost for dex, strength, quick. We also have the cat here, and he should be with a Kawamatsu. I think I had the Kawamatsu on the list, but put her somewhere else apparently, because one does attack boost, one does orb boost for the team. Sandy is pretty cool. Oh, there is Kawamatsu. They are together now. Okay. Sandy, if you have Bearing the Spear, you get a small attack boost for Nami and Robin. Koala, pretty cool, but only for Cerebrals, so pretty niche. There's a lot of Koala affinity support here that I use a lot, like Robin, Ace, Kid. This Beppo is also Koala affinity, but only for Law. So yeah, I think that's the most noteworthy thing. Can put Nami with the Koala affinity users as well. Next one are stuffs that can remove debuffs or reduce CD, but only for one unit. So basically every unit here is special bind reducer or seed reducer. So I could have probably renamed that. There he is. I put him in the wrong tier. I didn't forget about him. But there should be another page 1 here, so I maybe forgot another page 1. This is getting pretty annoying. And there should be an ulti here. Maybe. We'll see if I find them. But because they can also reduce bind, special bind and special reverse on final stage. Same with this Usopp, Robin, Kawamatsu special bind for a few units, like this Kawamatsu and Raizo basically does the same thing. Kinemon is similar to Robin and Usopp, but for other units. Nami. Yeah, I don't think Robin should be here. Yeah, sometimes I should probably prep more for videos, but Robin makes orbs matching. So I guess we can put her in niche since it doesn't really belong anywhere else. I haven't used her before, so don't think that matters too much. Is there any more important one to bring up here? Like, I use Yak a lot with Kaido, Leo a lot with Usopp. I used this one with Sabo very recently, so yeah, they do see use. The final two are probably the most valuable tiers though, where you can remove some really important stuff for teams. And as you see, there's actually a ton of units that can remove debuffs for the team. And for some of these, it is worth to keep more than one copy. I can't say I remember everything on the top of my head, but I'll say that for these, stuff that removes more than one debuff, you should double check if you want to keep an extra copy. For example, stuff like Raizo, you should keep an extra level 1. Same with Kanjuro, pretty sure. Same with Sanji here, keep an extra. There might be more, like maybe the Sengoku, I don't know. So I recommend you to double check these, especially the ones that react on special activation like Lafitte here as well, stuff like that. But yeah, we have some poison reducers here. We have chain reducers like Neptune and Carrot. And yeah, there's some batches where everybody gets support and some where none get it. But yeah, having these is very valuable. And I'm sure there are some here you've never seen before, like this Kinmon, for example. He's a burn removal support for Momo only, but there's quite a few good Momo units now. Is there any more niche ones? I think that's probably the most niche one here. Like many people maybe don't know about Sengoku either, but he's just like for Garp, so it doesn't really come up a lot, and it's just like one turn of attack down, something like that, which is not bad. It's not bad, but yeah. And I want to remind you guys that this Marco and Wista is wrong in game. They remove special bind for the whole team, not just themselves. So an amazing rare recruit support. Finally, we have some units that can remove defensive effects or reduce the defense. No rare recruit reduces defense by 0, but some are 80%, 90% like Hiku Frankie. Some are 50% like Hawkins, for example. Can still be good for conditionals, and Hawkins is actually in use for Grand Voyage local sea monster. But yeah, these are obviously really, really good to keep in mind. And some don't really see a lot of use, like this guy from the Marines, for example. Can only be put as Sengoku, reduce 1 turn of damage reduction when you hit a perfect. I've never used her before. I think it's just for Aladdin, and you never use Aladdin. So while some are amazing, like all of the admirals, for example, we have this guy for Doflamingo, really good as well. So yeah, these are the 150 supports you should keep a lookout for rare recruits. I actually managed to forget 2 of them. I'm not sure how. I even looked at them when doing this, but yeah, when you do so many units, it's easy to make mistakes. But there should be an ulti and a page 1 in this tier as well that help each other. Very new rare recruits. But yeah, that's the first part of this series. In the future, I'm going to look at Legend support, Trash Map rare recruit support, Kisna support, stuff like that. So yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.